Here's the short bio for NBC. The National Broadcasting Company, major NBC, has used several corporate logos over the course of its history. The first logo was used in 1926 when the radio network began operations. Its most famous logo, the peacock, was first used in 1946 to highlight the network's color programming. While it has been in use for one Disney animation now, the network maintains 4 years since then, the peacock did not become part of NBC's main logo until 1979. It did not become the network's sole logo. So the website didn't register my microphone for some reason, but anyway, I'm going to make this quick because I'm running out of storage. Then 1945 then registered the words American Broadcasting Company in black text and was a unique logo not related to the NBC radio network. It's carrying a shield with the words ABC on it. 1956 to 1972, there was a letter A and ABC in the word ABC because my storage was actually running out. My storage was actually running out and I had to delete the footage. 1980 and also they changed the font to be different because instead of the 3 version they downloaded the font again. And then 2013 is text to 1. They moved the 3D effect, but it still kind of has that effect. 2021 to the present, they changed the font, they made the words ABC smaller, and they removed the 3D effect. That's all for the ABC logo history, and goodbye, guys.
Telling you that's the following is going to be happening for the next.
Check out our current flight.
I'm just going to be telling you today
just go find out website to the Paramount Plus monster.
Alright guys, so this is NBC's
anyways,
Mexico City to Atlanta, 17 Myers, and that Atlanta to Fort Myers,
in Black
Fort Myers landing. It felt like a Ryanair landing.
With lightning strikes
that's how it felt.
And
trending now.
Logo, but whatever.
We're gonna head.
This one actually kind of follows the theme of NBC here.
What is book?
Because of
Check in.
Deal or No Deal Island.
CBS
Shop always keep confusing. CBS with ABC. 1941 to 1956
White Status
logo,
Live,
it has a circle
and
like
rational
quantum
gain notifications feed real ID update
with like
get me out of this lot of notifications. We got some live games, live sports, and live now. Experienced elevated travel available. Access daily Delta, the Kelly selection. Our newest cabin do not spacious seating and elevated dining room. You can arrive to your destination.
And then a circle.
Latest go further with your miles. Late night miles now. Use the network how you want.
For the
CNBC to cities you already love.
Even though
MSNBC, Oxygen Board Experience, Sci-Fi, Telemundo, Universal. Variety of signature products, including our premium cabins and chef-inspired Twitter, Tumblr, Pinterest, and fast-free Wi-Fi for Sky members, Link TV provider. We have the United States, Canada, Mexico, Guatemala, Honduras, Costa Rica, Panama, tickets at NBC Studio, Brazil,
the word CBS in black text,
that is just
and
a lot of
other
countries
with the logo
history
this would
now.
still be used by CBS
1926 to 1937. NBC, everything you need all in one place. Download the Flight Delta app. You can check in black text, and then we got like make changes to your trip thing with lights surrounding it, the map of the USA. So NBC debuted and get onto the Delta logo consisted of an debuted. So okay, I don't know how to pronounce it. CBS 1925 to 19 network in 1925 to 1928, connecting a microphone surrounded by lightning bolts, superimposed incorporated. That is the first name and the Delta Airlines in an arc above the Delta Air Services. 1990 to 1930. Speed, safety, comfort. Delta Air Corporation, 1930 to 1934. It's kind of the same as the Huff Dale and Buster's Inc. Delta Airlines first era. We got a blue circle that has the word Delta Airlines in white text. a red triangle that appears to have wings, symbolizing the newly formed NBC television network. 1934 to 1942,
NBC introduced its third logo.
And finally,
consisting of a circle featuring a hand holding an NBC microphone, 2 stars, the present banner saying broadcasting by William Gordon, based on a Pennsylvania Dutch hex sign, as well as a shaker drawing. The itemized broadcast debut on October 20, 1951. Following season, as Golden prepared a new item, then CBS President Frank Stanton insisted on keeping the item and using it as much as possible. The logo was alternately known as the I-Mark, which was also the name of CBS domestic and international syndication division in the mid to late 1990s before the King changed the colors acquisition and Viacom merger. Also, a fun fact about the CBS I
start using the triangle delta
it means to get sideways. The CBS I symbolizes it's a symbol to keep bad and evil spirits away. So yeah, that's the fun fact for the CBS I.
The blue circle.
This logo
the blue circle with red outlines.
End of a program
63
with a
to
round
93
rectangle
episode
border
51
around it.
circle.
Although not the
Delta
first
Airlines
instances
in
of
Battle
the
Extreme
famous NBC
Island
chimes
and
made
the
their
Delta
television
Airlines logo.
introduction with this the sequence would continue with the next
Delta-shaped
logo.
triangle.
Despite being replaced by the
on the
1953 logo,
Delta
this logo was still
Airlines
seen on kinescopes
1976
until
has a blue
1966.
circle. The Delta Airlines
The latest known
in
use of
blue
this
text.
logo
We the
was on
people.
the 2 known
We
pilots
the
of It Had to
people
Be
in
You,
blue text.
which were apparently taped on November
1776,
7,
1976. The logo was created for America's
In 1953,
bicentennial-
stylized xylophone and mallet were introduced,
bicentennial
symbolizing the NBC
celebrations.
chimes,
200
which were
years
first
of
heard
America.
on NBC radio in 1927
1987.
as a
We have
7-tone sequence.
a light blue
The current tones,
light
were
light
first
blue rectangle Delta
adopted
Airlines in white
in
text and the
1929
Delta
as
shape
a
on the bottom.
simplified cue for
1987
identification
and
of its
1995.
radio affiliates
They brought
because
back
of issues
the
for
1959 and
orchestrating
1962 logo,
the 7 notes properly.
but the shape is now right side up.
Are only 3 notes,
1993.
G, E,
Oh, Rogue Rocket
G, E, and
commented.
C. There is some
1993 to
indication that the xylophone
1995.
logo was used at
We have the words Delta
3:52
Airlines.
p.m.
It's kind of the
Eastern
same as
time
the previous
on
one, but they
December
added airlines.
17th,
1990 to 2000, they changed
1953
the
to
font.
announce the Federal
2000 to 2004, they got rid of the
Communications
airlines.
FCC
It is kind of the
approval
same.
the new color standard, which go into
In
which
early
would go
2000,
into effect
Delta were
30 days later.
persuaded by
This
Landor
logo
Associates
debuted
to make a number of changes to their identity. This
1953
included dropping
during the
airlines
tournament
from the
of
logo and
Roses
softening
Parade.
the arch in their triangle.
Okay,
Okay,
that
now
was a long
now they have
winter
edges.
raid.
Now it doesn't have edges
In
anymore.
1956,
2004,
John J.
2007, they
Graham
bought
and
it
Herb
back.
Lubalin of
Let's
Southern
go.
Hennessy
2007
designed a new
present.
symbol
It's
for the
present
network,
Delta logo.
an abstraction
and
of an
both
11
the parts
feathered
of the
peacock,
triangle, both of the
indicating richness in color.
parts of the
This
triangle
brightly
are red,
hued
and it's now in a
peacock, which
2D
NBC
shape,
called
a
the
3D
bird,
shape,
was
and now we have the
adopted
word.
due
Now
to
they changed the
increase
Delta
in
font.
color
All the
programming.
letters are uppercase.
Several
Here's
modifications
the full
were made
name,
by
Sky Team
NBC
variant,
before the
rotated
emblem made
symbol variant.
its first on-air
And did you know
appearance
that
on-air
that also
appearance on May
represented the northern
22nd.
Northwest
The most
Airlines?
famous version of
Okay,
this appeared
that is
in
all for Delta.
1962
Now let's move
during
on
a telecast
to Viacom.
of the Western series.
Now we're moving on to the
Laramie,
Viacom logo history.
leading it to be dubbed the Laramie Peacock,
Here's
and
the
would
short
continue
bio
to
for
be used
Viacom.
until
Viacom was an
1975.
American
And
multinational
here's
mass
an
media
ident.
and entertainment.
Well, here's a logo that has been used
conglomerate
on TV.
with interest primarily
gonna
in
be
film
HD
and television. It was established on December 31st, 2005.
The following program is brought to you in living color on NBC.
Alongside the second CBS Corporation. The controlling shareholder
Starting
of
late
both companies was
1955
National
to
Amusements,
1975.
a theater
Starting
company
in
headed
late
by businessman
1959,
Sumner
a new
Redstone.
animated
The
logo
split
designed
was
by John J.
was
Graham
structured so that the
joined
original
Peacock logo
Viacom
appearing
changed
at
its
the
name
end
to
of every
CBS
show.
Corporation
Starting with the
and spun out its
each
cable
letter
and
would
film
grow
interests as the
from
new
the other,
Viacom.
forming
Its
a
website is
stacked typographic
www.viacom.com.
logo
featuring an NB ligature with the
there's no
C-formed
website for
base.
Viacom,
This would be
but
known
there is
as
a
the
website
NBC
for Paramount,
Snake.
so I'm
Several
going to visit
versions
here.
of this exist.
Global brand
First is a
connecting
snake
with
forming
everyone,
in front of
everywhere.
a multicolored background, while
News,
an
telling stories that inspire. Visit our freedom.
TK40
The strategy
or
behind
TK41
Paramount's
camera passes
streaming
by with a
leadership.
jazz rendition.
Marketing Halo with
The
a
NBC
streaming
chimes,
hit.
while the second
Mariah
consists of the snake forming against a
Kariakou
color-changing
on building
background,
an international
going from
content
blue
mix.
to green to red.
Driving
on each
value
note
for
on
our
the regular
shareholders.
automated
Okay.
NBC chimes.
This is all of Paramount. I'm
I'm
not
going
going
to
to
show you
look
the
more
color-changing one
into
right
the
now.
Paramount because it's Paramount, not Viacom. Alright, so here's the Viacom logo
1976
history.
to
1971 to 1976,
NBC announced
there's the
an
word
introduction to its
Viacom
image
in
in
all
October
lowercase letters and
1975
black
with
text.
the introduction of the
1976
abstract
to
N,
1990,
a
the V
bold,
is capitalized,
bright,
they changed the font,
contemporary
and now there is
design
a
consisting
V,
of
a
two
giant V on the
trapezoids,
top of the logo.
one red and one blue.
1990 to
It made its
2005,
on-screen debut
they removed the
on
V,
New
changed
Year's
the
Day,
font.
1976.
Okay?
One of the
And now
technological
broke up
innovations of this logo
and is now
was its use for the
2005
was its
pre-launch
use
of the word Viacom in
in
black
the
text.
first
They
electronically
changed the font.
animated ident
2006 to
for an American
2019,
television
they kind of
network.
changed the font a little bit, but it's kind of the
In
same.
February
Anyways, that's
1976,
all for
Nebraska
Viacom.
ETV,
Now to the requested
the PBS Memo
logos, which
Network
are
for Nebraska
NASA.
filed a trademark infringement
This is the
lawsuit
first requested
against
logo. It has
NBC.
been requested
The new
by
NBC
Yellow
logo was
Slurpee.
virtually
And
identical
so
to the
I'm
logo
going to do the
that Nebraska
description,
ETV
the
had
short
been
bio
using
for it
since
now.
June
Here's the
1975.
short bio for
With the only
NASA.
cosmetic
The
difference
National
between the two
Aeronautics and
designs
Space
being that the
Administration.
red trapezoid of the
NASA
NBC
is
logo
an
had blue
independent
coloring.
agency of the
An
U.S. federal
out-of-court settlement
government
has
responsible
reached
for the
in
civil
which NBC
space
gave
program,
Nebraska
aeronautics
ETV over
research, and
$800,000
space
worth
research.
of new
Now
equipment,
let's move on to the
including
logo
a
history of
color
NASA.
mobile unit. It also paid
So
Nebraska
this is the NASA
ETV
website. Live Sunday, February 25th, 6 p.m.
to cover the cost of
Eastern
designing
Time.
and implementing
Crew
a new
8
logo. In
audio
return, NBC was
teleconference.
allowed
Live
to keep
coverage
the
of the
M.
audio teleconference for
1979 and
NASA's SpaceX Crew
1986.
8 mission.
The Peacocks returned.
NASA
Peacock
SpaceX
returned as
Crew
part of
8.
NBC's branding
NASA's
on May
SpaceX Crew
14th,
8.
1979. The M
Better
and the
pay
Peacock
attention
were
because
combined
that's going to be
together to create a
important
design
further
called
on
the
in
Proud
this
N.
video.
Designed by Terry
Houston, we
Terry
have a
Glazer
podcast. On
and
episode
Vaskin
324 of Houston, we have a podcast.
Kalayan,
The
Lippincott and Margulis
crew checks in on their
departed from that
7th month in a
company to start their own
Mars-simulated
film.
habitat, and
Start
NASA
their own
experts
firm.
discuss the
On
impact
several
that space flight
occasions,
has
the
on
new
astronauts'
simplified
health.
peacock was
Image of
used
the
on
day.
its own,
Wow.
starting with the new
This
Proud as a
NASA
Peacock
Hubble Space Telescope
advertising
image features
campaign.
IC
However, the N and the
3476.
Peacock were usually combined.
Our changing
However,
planet,
unlike the
latest
original
news.
Peacock design, which
Yep,
had
that
feathers
is NASA's website.
which featured
Let's get on
11
with the
different
logo
colors.
history.
This version only used 6
So
colors
here is
for
the
all
NASA
11
logo history.
feathers.
The
On May
National
12,
Advisory Committee for
1986, during the
Aeronautics,
finale of the
NACA, that is the
NBC
first name of
60th
NASA,
anniversary celebration
1915 to
special,
1958.
Past and
We
present
have
NBC
like
stars stood
a
on stage
yellow
to
shade that
introduce the
resembles a
logo.
bird and then the
A
word NACA
simplified peacock
in
icon
black
ending the
text.
arranged marriage of the N
Now,
and the peacock.
1959 to
The
1975,
peacock's head was now flipped to the
1992 to the
right.
present.
As
They changed their
suggests it
name
was
from
looking forward to the
they
future
changed their
rather than
name
back to
to
the past.
National Aeronautics
And the
and
white
Space
plume on its head was
Administration,
eliminated.
NASA.
Bottom portion
And now
also
we have like
resembles a film
a blue
canister.
circle
The
and
peacock's
some
feathers
white
were now
dots that
drawn to
resemble
6
stars,
and include the 6
a
primary
white
indicative colors.
circle outline,
And
two
they
red
are
lines,
white
and the word
color
NASA in
palette
white
to
text.
represent NBC's 6 divisions.
1975 to
Yellow for
1992,
news, orange for
2020 for
sports,
the
red
present
for
secondary.
entertainment,
We have the word
violet for
NASA in
stations,
red
blue
text.
for network, and green for productions.
Yeah.
This
And anyways,
peacock
that is all for
remains
the
one of
NASA
the
logo
world's
history.
most
Let's move on with the
recognized
second
logos.
requested logo, which is
2001 to 2013. On September 14,
SpaceX.
2009,
Now,
Gradient
this one
was
has
added
been
to the
requested by
1986
Rogue
logo
Rocket.
for use in NBC's
Now,
more
and
colorful
here's the short
campaign.
bio.
Although the
So here's the
2006
short
color
bio for
book were
SpaceX.
used for
Space
HD
Exploration
programming
Technologies
was later
Incorporated,
used for
commonly
NBC News
referred to as SpaceX,
until
is an
2023.
American spacecraft
2011
manufacturer,
to 2013.
launch service provider,
In 2011,
defense
NBC
contractor,
introduced
and
the
satellite
glossy 3D
communications
version of
company
the 1986
headquartered in
logo
Hawthorne,
for
California.
use in promotional advertising and
also its
items.
website
However,
is
the
SpaceX.com.
2006
So
color
now
book
we are
used
going
for
to visit the
HD programming and
SpaceX
more
website.
elements of the more colorful rebrand were made in use
Upcoming
after its
launch,
introduction.
Starlink
A few
mission.
NBC
Ooh, I wanna
stations
watch that.
incorporated the glossy variant
Recent launch,
into their
Starlink
station
mission.
logos. with the
Recent launch
own-operated Chicago station
mission.
WMAQ-TV being the first to do so
Intuitive
in February
machines. Actually, we're gonna
2012.
rewatch it.
Also, I know about the mistake I did in the last
We're just
logo.
gonna
I said
rewatch
2011
this.
to 2013 when it was really 2011. When it was really 2009 to 2011. On September 30, 2013, NBC slightly revises Peacock. The beak is now slightly thinner. No, the beak is now slightly larger. The feathers are slightly thinner.
Where's the
And
launch?
the logo itself is glossier. The watermark
there's a
below
launch.
the
Hold on.
peacock symbol was also reinstated.
Okay, look at this launch, guys.
That used by the 2012 relaunch of the NBC Sports Network. This modification was added to the on-screen book on June 10th, 2013.
Launch the rocket!
Have to get some time for that one.
And
2018 to
liftoff, Falcon
2022.
9.
On September 17,
Go
2018, the font used on air by the network was switched over to the custom-made NBC Tinker, which is also reflected in the logo.
Yo, that was so cool.
2022 to the
now
present,
since
a
we
new
watched the
version of
rocket
the NBC
takeoff,
logo,
now we can
bearing
do the
a slight
SpaceX
resemblance
logo
to the
history.
1986 logo, was revealed in November
Alright,
2022.
so,
The logos were adjusted to match the
2002,
logo of streaming service Peacock.
We have the word
The feathers have
space
been
in
moved
green
slightly
text
to make
and-
them more
and-
balanced.
and two
The
lines
white
that form
trim
an X, and two
forming
blue
the
lines that
peacock's
form an
body
X,
and
a
bordering
blue
its
line that
feathers.
separates, and
Feathers
also
has
there's
been removed.
bottom text that says
beak
space,
is
space
slightly
exploration technologies
larger,
in red text.
making it
And now
appear more prominent,
we have
and the
the word
word mark is
space
now
in blue
now
text and one line that represents and one
embroidered
blue line and one
and
gray line that
bold.
represents an X.
You know, the text
Anyways,
is so small.
that
Can
is
we
all
see it?
for the SpaceX
Embroidered.
logo history. I hope you enjoyed this
Emboldened.
quadruple logo
The
history.
network's
And
primary
we'll probably do
typeface
this
is now
more often,
NBC
and bye.
Tinker Pro,
And C-Ball
and
signing
updated
out.
and expanded from the NBC Tinker. That's all the logos. I hope you enjoyed. Tell me in the comments if you enjoyed. I really hope you enjoyed this. I stayed up until 12:30 just to make this.